We're going to do, so we started this yesterday. We're going to get to this. It's kind of like, we wrote down the title yesterday, is all we did. So this is what we're going to do first, and we're going to kind of check it. Then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this if the Lord wills, giving it time. So it's kind of like 1, 2, and 3.
Dad, I already...
1, 2, 3, and
So you should have written this title yesterday. Is that true?
Yes.
So you can just pick right on up there, but it's on a fresh piece. So on this side. Yeah, so put the date and lesson 1 review exercises on the top. So a new title. Because you just said pick up right there, but then I know, but lesson 1 review and the new title is both of them lesson 1 review.
exercises.
It is different. It is different. Okay. I'm checking to make sure that all of you have been obedient students. Yeah. Oh. Okay, let's start. Now here's how it works. The first batch of exercises are 5 groups of words. Terms, if you will. Now, one of the reasons we give definitions is to show the relationship between terms. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a lexical definition for each of the 2 terms, and then explain the relationship between them. So let's do the first one together so you know what I mean. A brother is a boy kid. A sister is a girl kid. Brother and sister show the different genders of the kids possible. Done. Number 2.
Do we have to write that down?
You have to do it in your own words, but you can use mine. But that's what we're doing. Like you're going to say, what's a newspaper? What's a magazine? And then explain the relationship between newspaper and magazine. They're both
kinds of magazines.
things that you read that come out at periodic intervals.
They're both.
So, for these 5, you're going to say what each of the words mean, and then you're going to explain the relationship in 1 or sentence or sentence. These are lexical definitions showing the relationship between terms.
Did you say breakfast or lunch?
That's breakfast and dinner, that's what it says.
Mr. Richard. No. Yeah, move it back.
You
Yeah.
guys like it further back or closer up?
Further up.
No, back, or else I'll have to move back.
Why?
Because I'm doing Elijah.
Then we are using your examples, right?
Dad, can I use your...
Yes, you're using those things.
Look at him. He looks good.
Look at someone really means. No, seriously.
I can't see anything. No, my glasses are strong enough to see through time.
Your like vision is pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if
How are you?
I have contacts.
I wore glasses.
You wear glasses?
Yeah, they had my outfit shoot back yet. Alright, let's finish up. Newspaper,
What should I say for magazine?
breakfast, dinner. To punch and to slap, both strikings. To walk and to run, both feety type movements.
Both the movement. Both
What
kinds.
should I say for magazine? Like something you look at?
That's
Something
not
you read?
quite specific enough.
Yeah.
Because you can look at almost anything.
Yeah, it's true.
I have a question. Unless you're reaching for newspaper and magazine, can I say one gives you the news and one
Magazines can give you the news.
Wow, this is really good. You guys don't know what newspapers and magazines are. What's a newspaper?
A newspaper.
Newspaper is something you get on Sundays.
It's paper
You
with
get it
news.
every day.
No, hold on.
Yes, you
Hold
get
on,
a
you
newspaper
guys
every single day.
Probably don't see newspapers too much because everything's on the interwebs these days. But a newspaper was a daily delivered item to most people's houses.
Now you don't.
Up for like the last probably 5 years, 10 years.
If you go onto the internet and you go onto the newspaper website, you'll come and you want to come out and get it.
Good job, Aiden.
So a newspaper and a magazine are together because there are things that are read and published at regular intervals. So a newspaper is daily, a magazine is generally weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. So the thing that makes them the same is their regular publishingness. The things that makes them different is this is daily and this is weekly or monthly. Yeah.
Whoa, that's not visible daily.
Like I've heard people say, I'll say, you don't know what a dog is. Like, that's not true. Well, tell me what a dog is. It's an animal. Okay, so you don't know the difference between an elephant and a dog. Congratulations. What's a dog? Well, one that barks. Okay, so you still don't know the difference between a dog and a seal. Seal's an animal that barks. Okay, fine. Then what's a dog? Well, it's furry, got 4 legs, and barks. Most people have in their house. We're good. So think about it. It's actually, you know what a newspaper is, because if I say, is this a newspaper? Is this, you'd be like, yeah. But if you think about what is a newspaper, it's actually sometimes quite hard to get a good definition.
Isn't that why they killed Plato?
Where's a piece of paper stapled together? Well, that means you turned in a magazine for your homework the other day. You see my point. And if I do this,
No.
is this now a newspaper? So you're going to be a little bit more. I think the key is going to be the schedule of publication. Yes, Abby.
Okay, so in the newspaper or magazine, what the definition?
What's that noise? Somebody has a noise happening.
It's her.
Kylie.
She's not a robot.
Tyler, you are far too popular for my sanity.
Wish you could return the ringer.
Yes.
It's like,
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. Something you read, can I say that? Or like,
Well, okay, what's a book? What's a poster? What's a billboard on the highway? I mean, what's a logo on a hat? Something
like a
to read.
published thing.
All of them are published. Published just means to get them out there. All right, you guys done with the first 5?
Almost.
I'm almost for breakfast and dinner, you say you eat
Michael,
lunch.
which one you want?
5.
All right, keep
I'm
it
done
up.
with 5.
When you say for breakfast, can you say like you eat it once you wake up and then for dinner?
Yeah, I would do breakfast as the morning meal and dinner as the evening
I just
meal.
did weekly newspapers daily published and magazine is weekly or monthly published.
All right, Michael, you can jump on if you're ahead. If anybody ready for the next batch already?
Yes.
Okay, if you're ready for this batch, then here's the deal. This is going to be interesting as well. This is a little bit challenging. It says these words are ambiguous. That means they could mean more than one thing. Give at least 3 meanings.
At least 3?
Not just 2 these days. 3.
Oh my God.
So age.
You're the first one.
Let's do the first one. Age. How old you are. To get older. And a period of time in the past or the future. The golden age. So notice how old you are. What's your age? Or to get older. He aged very well. Or a period of time in history. It was the golden age of Greece. So you got to stretch a little bit to get 3 meanings. Let's do check.
To check something.
To make sure something's like it's supposed to be.
A piece of paper like
The
this.
piece of paper that's used to symbolize money. Or,
A checkup.
come on, hockey kids.
Hockey.
Check. Body check. Or the basketball, check the ball.
Oh, I know. Like the hockey one. The check. It's not called the check.
I play hockey.
Or,
It's a
so
hockey.
if you're a football or hockey kid, you by body check somebody, hit somebody. Or if you're a chess person, you can place the king in danger. Check. So there's lots, you gotta stretch a little bit. You gotta stretch, yeah.
Like in chess.
Like a chess.
What's
Okay. A daily publication and a weekly publication. That's what you put. A daily publication and a weekly publication. And the relationship is that they come at different intervals.
You said that
Okay. Now number 3. Number 3 is breakfast and dinner. Morning meal, evening meal. They're meals you eat at different times. The relationship. Yeah, they're both meals, but you eat them at different times. Yeah.
what's the last one for age?
Which one?
This. So get older, time in history, and what?
How old you are. Alright, let's check. Is anybody still working on these 5?
I think punch and slap. One thing's slap. Push.
No, okay, so a punch is
Strike
closed
someone
fist
close.
strike. A slap is an open fist strike.
Woo! I got that.
Say backhand
Partially because I know what
it's like you're hitting the
Your hand is still.
Open. It's
No, it's
open.
not.
It's still open.
Yeah.
If it's
When you use
closed,
the
it's a
back of your
punch. If
hand,
it's
it's
open,
fine.
it's a slap.
What if you go like,
Not this one.
What's the third for
Then you
chat?
take a backhanded slap.
Mr.
Teach me
What do
backhanded.
you have so far?
That's a
Symbol,
punch.
you know, like that, and money.
When you put the king
Okay.
in your chest.
So let's do these, even if you're not ready, because
So
I
something in
don't
chess?
want to lose people.
Chess
So,
turn.
brother and sister, we did that one together. Boy kid, girl kid, they're both kids showing the different genders. Newspaper and magazine. I would say newspaper is a daily publication. The magazine is a weekly publication. They're both publications at different intervals of time. Frequencies.
Mister,
Yes.
a brother and sister, wouldn't it be like a boy with a sibling?
Like
Yeah,
a
you
male
can do
sibling.
sibling. Yeah, boy sibling, girl sibling. You can use big words. Because you're big worded. Breakfast is morning meal, dinner is evening meal. They're both meals, they happen at different times. Punch, a closed-handed strike and open-handed strike. They're both strikes with different postures of hand. And you can do the poke. That's a one-fingered strike. Immediately, several of you just reached up to poke somebody. It's very interesting. To walk and to run. This is a slow-footed action. This is a faster-footed action. Well, actually, I would define this as both feet maintain contact at all times, or at least one foot. And this is that there are points in running when neither foot is touching the ground. So walking is defined as at least one foot at all times. But when you run, there are periods when no feet are touching. That's the definition.
Okay, what is the
The relationship is they're both foot-like actions. You can throw shuffle in there.
You know what I'm saying? You're in darkness.
Sometimes. Okay, does anybody have any questions on the lexical definitions or the relationship?
No, sir.
All right.
I'm just really slow.
Who's done with the ambiguous
I'm
word?
on my last one.
I'm starting right now.
All right, why don't you get started?
Why are you writing so many words?
There's too much just words. All of them have letters.
These two learn more.
I just do letters because they're shorter.
Wait.
What's the way to say to face someone, like, without using the word face?
Turn to
To
someone.
engage someone.
it's the dentist.
What are the three angles?
Your age, how old you are, or no, how old you are,
To get older in a
Yeah.
period of time.
yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
To locate in time. That's great. All right. We did age and we did check.
Oh, we did it!
We did. We did them together.
I wasn't listening. I was still on the other one.
I think we're starting to understand something. I wasn't listening. Date. You could do the tasty fruit from the Middle
That's what
East.
I did. Yeah, that's what I did.
You could do the meeting
Oh,
that
I
you
could've
go on with
done that.
somebody that you might be interested in. You could do the calendar location. Face.
Like the
You know, like
face
you
of the shape.
got one.
Like could you do like the face of a clock?
The face of a clock.
That's what I wrote.
You could do the direction, like turning.
About face.
About
and then,
face.
And
Or
then
face to class, please, not backwards.
when you face someone in battle, you're engaging them
To face your fears.
to engage something or someone.
Light could be
Not
light,
heavy.
Too light or
I did like
light burden.
when you say like light,
Too light burden.
like what about light blue? Could I use that?
not dark. Oh, yeah, not dark. Yep, that's great. Okay, now these I was not able to put onto the board because they're very long.
Oh,
Yo, I'm not even done with the second exercise.
Different.
Because we're so slow. That if we were in the military and there would you'd be happy. I know. But then I'd learn to do it faster and everybody would be happy. You'd be happy because we'd all finish at the exact same time. That's why the military's
You
awesome.
probably get slapped a few times.
No.
No, but
They're
I'm
not allowed
not
to touch
Alright,
you
this
like
is
that.
just bonus for people that are still working.
They're not allowed to touch you.
Now this is bonus. Happens again.
This is bonus?
Yeah, this is just for the kids that are ready.
Oh,
Now
okay.
I'm going to read you a little paragraph, and then it's like going to have some kind of definition in it.
Oh.
And you have to be able to tell me which kind it is of the 5 kinds.
Oh, crap.
No.
I'll help you, because it's going to be hard just to listen. So here's a description of Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark was big. What do I mean by big? Well, the Ark held about 1.5 million cubic feet of space. That's how big.
Theoretical.
Nope.
Precisely.
No.
Precisely. Because we're
I'll say it,
defining
and then it was
big. How big? Well, big for an ark is 1.5 million cubic feet. Okay? Rabbits were introduced to a small populated island where they had no natural predators, and they rapidly overran the town there. In a letter to the editor, one citizen argued for their elimination, saying, "You know what a rabbit is? It's just a fuzzy rat."
Aww.
The definition is
Persuasive?
persuasive. Good.
Wait, what was the definition for fuzzy rat?
Rabbit is a fuzzy rat. Alright, here we go.
You used it.
In the book, The Structure of Scientific Revolutions, the author, Thomas Kuhn, writes, quote, in this essay, normal science means research firmly based upon one or more past scientific achievements. Achievements that some particular scientific community acknowledges for a time as supplying the foundation for its further practice. Now, notice what he did. Normal science means this.
Precisely. No, not precisely.
Yo.
Stipulative. He says stipulative means I'm picking what it means and telling you. So stipulative. That would be a stipulative. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'm gonna move on. I'm just giving people a minute. Yeah. Is everybody done with lesson review exercise?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we go on to lesson one?
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, I'm almost.
Yeah, please, this is a separate page.
Separate page.
Good, because I didn't have a page on mine. I mean, I didn't have a stitch.
Lesson 2 review, and it even rhymes for those of you that enjoy a thing or two like that.
Whoa, that's really cool.
Yeah, because we're in school.
Oh my god. And
Sometimes I
logic.
try not to drool.
That's a tone does you when you say that one. Mr. Richard, what was the third one of the face?
A direction to turn yourself, to face something. Okay, what's a genus? Who can go for it?
Huh?
What is a genus?
A genius?
Not a
Chase.
genius.
Genius.
It's. Dang it!
No, it's not a curse.
Is it like it's a broad? It's something specific. I thought I remember.
A genus
I think.
No,
It's
is
a broad term.
it's a broader
It's a
term
broad
that
term.
includes the specific term.
Before the can it be like an
So I'm gonna put it like this.
original term?
So if you want just the group something belongs to. Dude, done.
So what would you call a date? Like a girl and boy date?
I would say it's a meeting. Because you can have, let's set the date for a particular meeting.
Like a coffee. Like a what would you say for face? Like a birthday. I need like a face.
Or like save the date for.
Or
What would you say if I was hungry and needed to go to the bathroom at the same time?
I need go against.
What's a species?
Our tomorrow.
Oh, it's a specific.
Mr. Richard, I
Like
have a
face
question.
off and then put it apart.
Mr. Richard, I have a
It
question.
kind of
Yeah.
What does that say? It's the group something Belmato?
The group something. No, that's actually I wrote your name, Michael, because I knew it was your birthday this year.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Wait,
your
no, it's
birthday
not.
this year?
No, it's not.
It
It's
was
last year.
a kind of something, and you're going to put more
No, seriously,
specific.
what does that say? I don't
Something belongs to. The group something belongs to. So a genus is broader, and it's the group that something belongs to. A species is more specific. It's a kind of something that belongs to the genus. Yes.
Can I get the restroom?
That's kind of something. All right, number 3. Shalom. This is all on you.
Okay.
Why would you give us such a why did we say number 3 and 4?
Shalom. Can a term be a genus and a species? Can you give me an example?
Of cheese.
A cheese.
Yes.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Everything you need to know about logic.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Cheese.
A cheese. A cheese. Okay, good.
You forgot a capital letter.
Now, it can only be a genus or a species in a relationship to other terms, because we need the group that it belongs to if this is a species. So what can we say, everybody?
Dairy.
cheese.
You can say dairy, you can say food,
You can say
Anything, everything in the whole world. You just put everything.
you can say a thing that tastes delicious, and a cheese is a particular kind of delicious tasting thing. Now, if cheese, so this is an example of cheese being a species, but we need an example of cheese being a genus at the same time.
Yes, I know.
So you put cheddar and
Soy cheddar, there you go.
I didn't say soy
You
cheddar.
said soy cheddar,
I said
which
so
is
you
close
put
enough.
cheddar.
That made me think of soy. Tofurkey is not a type of a cheese, although perhaps.
I'm gonna invent it.
What's
It's gonna not be
tofurkey? Tofurkey is tofu that's been doctored in the lab to taste like good chicken. They put flavoring on it. They try to get a particular consistency, because you can have soft tofu, hard tofu, medium tofu,
So
firm
number 3,
tofu.
we're just gonna say yes.
Why would you?
No, on number 3 it says hold on, can a term be a genus and a species?
Yes.
Yes, for example, drawing a cheese.
Yeah, use cheese box.
Now, if you want to be a little bit better, don't put just cheese, do something else.
I love your hand.
Cheddar. Thank
Can
you.
you push the board up a little bit? I can't see it because of the dark.
Because of the light.
Yeah, and I'm also blind, so
That's not true.
let's make my life
Oh, everything's breaking.
Aiden, help him!
No, you do it.
I can't! Why do you let me get back? I tried as hard as I could. No, it's all about the fault. She cursed it!
No,
You wrote, I cursed in Jesus' name.
hold on.
Yes, you did.
All right, is that better or no?
No, that's terrible.
You can't see anything.
Stop.
Now, number 4.
You know what?
The 3 common errors in making genus and species charts with an example. So here we go. What's the first one? Wrong level. This is number
Failing
4.
me.
You got to come
Sorry,
up with an
Alexa.
example of overlap of a wrong level of a ambiguous.
Oh, man. All in the same thing?
Dude, number 4 actually has. Look at that. It says 4 common errors now because there's one more.
This is that, Mr. Richard.
Sorry.
Why pencils are better?
I'm not trying
Pencils
to.
are better.
No, pencils are better.
I have a question.
Markers are better.
No, pencils are better. Pencils are the best.
You don't know how to do it?
Mechanical pencils.
Alright, let's get
Smelly
this.
markers are the best.
Cheese and red apple.
Wait,
So look,
can you
look.
wait,
Wait,
Mr.
I
Richard?
wasn't done with the first one.
Mr. Richard, what's an example for a term that can be genus and species?
What about
So we get
exhausted?
cheese.
You could do anything.
So Maddie, you can do
Oh, yeah,
cheese.
yeah.
So just pick a word and then show what it's a kind of, and then show a kind of it, and then that'll be fine.
And can we do exhausted
So if you
instead
can do
of
half. Mutually. So, okay, number 1, give an example of overlap messing you up.
Apple and red fruit.
Fortnite.
Okay, so you got fruit.
That's a good one.
And then this one is an example, apple and red fruits. Is that an okay split? No. It's got overlap.
Wait, we're supposed to give an example of this?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then the second one, wrong levels. So let's say food. Let's use our apples again. Fruit and apples. This is another version of overlap, but really apples should be under fruit. Ambiguous. I don't know. Something good. We did ball. We did glasses. Let's do.
Sun.
You could do whiteboard.
Whiteboard's pretty
You can do cars and trucks.
Disappointing.
Disappointing one.
Maybe I don't know.
Michael's like.
No, that would be ambiguous.
Because we're doing exhaustion, right?
Animal? Wait, Mr. Richards.
Animal and dog.
Mr. Richards. No, that would be overlap.
Wait, what are we looking for?
Yeah, Mr. Richards. I was trying to put it down.
Red and red.
You always do that.
Because this is the best one. There's no better one than red and red.
Wait, what are some of the? Oh, let's do
Let's do one of these ones.
let's do one of these.
Age.
Potato.
We
Face,
should do date.
and then we're gonna split between
one of these. Yeah, sure. What if you thought that
right face and nice face.
Right face and wrong face.
So this is like the person's face, and this is the direction. So that's ambiguous. So it's a bad split.
How can you tell right face in any direction?
Now
Can you do it with that with
yeah, you just turn your right. Yeah, just go to the right. All right. Now, if we were going to do parts, not kinds, we would say eyes, nose. Now, why is that bad?
Fingers. Oh, I mean, sorry.
Because
But when
they
you
are.
Are eyes a kind of a face?
No.
No. So one of the errors that's commonly made by beginners, or those not attentive or listening,
What?
are to list the parts of something, but a species has to be a kind. So this would have to be not face, but
You could do parts of a face.
you could be like round face. Like fashion designers,
Square
like they
face.
study the shape of people's faces, like 4 or 5 different kinds of face shape.
Yeah.
Because certain hairstyles work with certain kinds of face. Certain clothing matches certain kinds of people's faces. So you got round, square, oval.
Heart.
Yeah, triangular.
Conehead.
Now you're thinking something up.
Thinking of that weird movie.
Okay,